Welcome, guys. So today we'll be talking about the rise of the almighty Ghost Hlubi. Present day, Ghost Hlubi has over 1.07 million plus subscribers on YouTube. A staggering amount, a staggering number. This cannot be achieved by inconsistency, cannot be achieved by anyone, doing anything. This requires work, it requires consistency, it requires dedication and the belief that you can do it. And Ghost Hlubi showed us that it can be done, that you yourself can become a creator. He is an inspiration to the youth of South Africa with what he's done on YouTube as a standalone creator. Ghost has amassed over 145 plus million views on, on YouTube. No one has done this as a standalone creator in South Africa. Ghost is a GOAT. Ghost Hlubi's dating history. Now, we may all know this. That Ghost has only dated on social media. Now, what this means is Ghost has only dated females or girls that had a social media presence to begin with. This was a strategic play by Ghost Hlubi. He didn't do this out of coincidence. He had pre-planned it like a predator would, So Ghost dated Mommy Dearest, he dated Peachy Sprinkles, and he dated Seema, whom he recently broke up with. All these three girls he dated because he knew what kind of influence they had on social media, and he knew how he could use them to benefit his own channel, his own growth on YouTube and all the other social media platforms that he's on, and it worked brilliantly for him. Ghost cannot be played with. He is an animal. He's a beast. On his recent videos, Ghost talks about and highlights on the fact that what was said about him on spreading rumors was false, and how they span the narrative to make him look like the bad guy, which he isn't. And this is obviously can be argued against, that yes, you are the bad guy, that yes, Ghost is the psycho boyfriend, but that's all self-opinionated, and you don't know as an individual what goes on between two people. And Ghost said this himself, that you cannot assume things, you cannot say things about people's relationships when you're not even involved in that relationship. So Ghost was essentially just straightening things out for the fans, for everyone on social media with regards to that answer. So shout out to Ghost for standing up for himself, for showing up for himself, and for showing that he has balls, and that he can stand on business, on his word, and make sure that he isn't taken for a bitch. So yeah, the Ghost Hlubi rise. So guys, I want to highlight just how big Ghost Hlubi has become over the course of time, from the time he began, which was I think about 2021, to now present day 2025. So Ghost started off humble beginnings in Newcastle creating content, and that's actually where he blew up. That's where he solidified his standpoint on YouTube. People started noticing that this boy is doing something and he's going somewhere. And then he went to Social Nguve and had some of his best videos done there, and then collabed and also showed up on other YouTubers' videos, and he performed and made himself noticed. Ghost worked hard to get to where he is today. Do not play with Ghost. Ghost Hlubi's channel performance. Ghost Hlubi has had an exceptional run on YouTube for a standalone creator, and this is shown by the amount of views that some of his videos accumulated. If you look through his video catalog, his populars, you'll find that he has over 1 million views on some of his videos each. So that's big. That's phenomenal. It's not easy to do. Not anyone can just do that. People in America struggle to do that. People in England, people in some of the biggest countries, the biggest or most wealthiest, most social media present countries struggle to do that. So for Ghost to be able to do that, to perform at that level, to give us that content, and to get those numbers, give the boy his flowers. Ghost Hlubi's 12 million rand mansion. So Ghost bought himself a mansion that cost over 12 million rands. And I'm going to say it again, cash. He bought it cash. All of Ghost Hlubi's assets have been bought cash. They are not financed. This is why Ghost is a goat. You need to understand that. You need to understand how well the boy is doing, how well he's performing on YouTube, that he can afford himself all the things that he desires. And you too can become that person. You can get yourself in that position so long as you put in the work, you believe in yourself, and you stay consistent. Work and work and work. Always. Ghost Hlubi's car collection. So Ghost owns 2 Mercedes, 1 Audi, and 1 BMW. This is a German machine car collection, and this car collection goes for over 10 million rands. And Ghost has said it before on another podcast that he bought all of his cars cash. They are not on credit, no funny business, cash, no sponsorship. He bought these cars cash. This goes to show just how successful and how big Ghost Hlubi is on YouTube and across other platforms. He has worked his way to the top, and it is showing. His materialistic possessions, his assets, they are one of the things that show how far he's gone with his content creation and his success on social media. The Ghost Hlubi net worth. So, by his assets alone, Ghost has a 12 million rand mansion, as I've mentioned before, and a car collection that goes over 10 million rands. So if we put that together, that is over 22 million rands in assets that we know of, that he has shown us. And that's not even the actual number, the actual figure for all these assets that he's shown us on social media. It is probably much higher. So it just goes to show what are we playing with? What's the number? What's the real number? If Ghost can afford a 12 million rand mansion and a 10 million rand car collection, just how much money is this boy playing with? Do not play with Ghost Hlubi. He is a monumental success. Watch yourself. Ghost Hlubi's sneaker couture deal. So this is Ghost Hlubi's sponsorship deal. They are a sneaker brand. They sell sneakers online. I don't know if they have a brick and mortar store, but this has been an absolutely fantastic deal for Ghost with the sponsorship, with the deal itself. I don't know exactly what was spoken, what was said, but Ghost drips mad with those sneakers. Very good sneakers, high quality sneakers, your Nike, your Adidas, whatever. So sneaker couture, shout out Ghost. The deal is amazing. Across all social media platforms, Ghost is active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, as well as TikTok. But I want to talk about TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube and Facebook, just those 4. So on Instagram, he has over 1.2 million followers. On TikTok, he has over 1.6 million followers. On Facebook, he has over 500k followers. And on YouTube, of course, I've already mentioned he has over 1.07 million followers. It's incredible. It's absolutely insane. If you look at him across these 4 social media platforms, his presence is there. It's real. People are following Ghost. People are loving his content and his personality and what he's doing on social media. He is goated. I'm not glazing. This is just facts. If you go and you want to look at the numbers, you can go and check them out for yourself and see how well the boy is performing. Ghost Hlubi has solidified his standpoint on the South African YouTube scene. Let me tell you why this is. If we look at the broad stats of Ghost Hlubi and how he's performed over the years, it is astounding. It is amazing. It is mind-bending. Ghost Hlubi is one of the greatest creators that South Africa has ever had. So, this was the Ghost Hlubi Rise video. If you like this video and if you enjoyed the content and my explanation of Ghost's stand-alone career on YouTube and how fantastic he is, and you want to see more of my videos, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, let me know who do you want me to talk about next on my next video. Who do you want me to break down? Who do you want me to glaze in a sense? So yeah, just let me know. Comment, share, subscribe. Neil 100. Peace out.